Hello, so you're watching this video because you have bought my box of Inner Secrets, and the card for, now what underneath it, right, is this card right here. Let me just get that right. Can't quite see it, can you? Okay, so the card you are trying to be right or get it right has come up for you, and you have read the activity that's in the book, right, which I have right here, okay, which again, not a good angle, all right, that basically says get your journal out and write some things down and then start to tap it. And it says it's time to tap and chat. Looking at the tapping points with your list in front of you, begin. Okay, so what I've done is the card came up for me. I like to give real examples. So the card has come up for me, and I sat down and I did the exact exercise that is in the book. And I'm going to share with you this exercise based on something that I've actually done. So these were the things that came out for me. I have already tapped it, so I won't have a meltdown in front of you or anything like that. I'm just going to put my little iPad in front of me because this is, I've written it here, and I'm going to take you through the process, okay? So basically I did exactly what it says in the book, okay? All right. So what I did was I sat down with my diary on my journal and I wrote down the question of, oopsie daisy, wrote down the question of, so where's the first one? Okay, so how can I be right in the situation I find myself in? And then I had a number of things that came up for me, and I'm just going to try and move this a little bit more. All right. And I came up with a number of things, okay. And then I wrote the next question, okay, which is around what's the stories that go with it, and then who am I really? What's the truth about who I am? So I'm just going to go through my list and show you exactly how I did this, okay. Okay, so starting with question number one, how can I be right in the situation I find myself in? So starting at the top of my head, I say, I can only be right when. And I looked at my notes, so these are in what's in front of me, and I basically, the first thing I've written down is for starters by being in control. So I would convert that to, I can only be right when I'm in control. Everything that goes wrong is my fault. So if I'm in control, nothing can go wrong, and then it's not my fault because I did everything right. I have to be in control of all the details. I have to be in control of my thoughts. I have to be in control of my feelings and all my actions. If I think about every single thing that goes into making something happen and I plan for it, then I've got to be able to get it right. If I think of all the personalities I've got to negotiate or I even have to manage, then I can adapt around them and then I'll get it all right. If I plan for the unexpected, I'll get it right. But it also means that I have to know everything that I don't know. Sorry, but it also means I have to know everything I don't even know about. And that's where I fail. That's why I'm a fool, because I make mistakes. I make mistakes because I don't know. And that means that I didn't get it right because I don't actually know. All right. Now, in this situation, I'm just stopping here because that's where I've stopped. I don't have to do all the points. We're free flowing it. Okay. It's funny because I have actually tapped this and I read this and think, it doesn't feel true to me anymore. So this is wonderful. All right. So then the next question is, how have these stories, beliefs, and expectations limited me in being all I can be? And I did a little like, oh, holy. All right. Top of the head. I felt limited in being true to myself every time I felt anxious. The biggest limitation is my anxiety. I'm anxious about everything. I get so focused on trying to know that I burn myself out before I even get to try, before I even experience something good, before I even get to be capable, before I even get to be all that I'm capable of. Right, so that one fitted beautifully because it just fitted into the 9 spots. And always take that deep breath and let it go. And then finally, what is my truth? Who am I? What do I want to be in each moment? All right, so my truth is that I can only be right when I'm being my best self. And that happens when when I'm actually trusting in my life processes. My true self trusts in her intuition. when I'm in the flow, when I'm asking questions. I don't know everything. I can't and don't even want to know everything. I love to learn. I love learning new things. I actually love the interdependency of human beings. I like to have others know their stuff, and I really like to trust people in their capacity to facilitate my own journey. I love being flexible. I love flowing. I love the unexpected. I love adapting, and I love the flow of life. And so my true self does not need to be in control, and it doesn't need to know everything. Thank goodness for that. I'm allowed to just be me and do my part. So just so you know, I've actually run out of notes and I'm just making the rest up because it's in my head, and there it is. I actually like just doing my part. I really like doing my part. And I like other people doing their part, and that's who I really am, and that's what makes me feel good. And then I'm not anxious when I do that, and I don't have to fear that I'm not getting it right, or that I'm a fool, or I'm making mistakes, because I'm just in my flow, doing my thing, relating to everybody, enjoying it, having fun, and loving the experience of the interconnectedness and the interrelatedness and the interdependency that goes on, because I love being part of the human family, and I love being me in that. Yay! All right, that's it. So that's my example, okay? So where I just wrote down some stuff and I've just tapped it, and then as I've done that, I've just freely talked whatever I wanted to say, and I've just tapped on those spots. And that's what you do. So hopefully that helps you know how you can do that for yourself. And please know that I'm always here, and if you do get stuck, give me an email. Like, just send me an email and let me know. And because, you know, I love that personal connection of human beings and being related. And if I can help you make the most of the card deck and the book and the tappings that I've created to help you do a lot of the work for yourself, then that gives me great joy. So please feel free, send me an email and I'll get back to you. Send me a telephone number or something and I will ring you, and I will help you be able to do this. All right, so enjoy. Thank you very much, and until I speak to you, until I see you, until who knows, I may see you somewhere sometime, but thank you very much. All right, and stop.